still has it. It still has my save files, really. Now that I've made progress on restoring Game Boys, I'm realizing that pretty much all of my Game Boy games have finally had flat save batteries, except for Pokemon Red. Pokemon Red still has my original save file on it, and the battery is healthy. So I ordered a little pack, a little kit that comes with some CR1616 batteries and some with the 2025 batteries, and then also a few screwdrivers. I also ordered a little circuit board that can allow you to dump the save files from games. Now that was coming from Rhode Island, and that should have been only a day or two to get to Philadelphia. For some reason that's in Colorado now, so I might have to talk to the seller on that, like USPS messed up. We'll see how that goes. But we have this battery, pack of batteries actually, and I think the game that I want to do first, a simple little game, a quaint little game, Mario's Picross. I was really surprised to see that this game goes for like $60. Long are the days of this being just a generic Mario game that people don't really care about and is super cheap. I got it because it was a leftover game that other people didn't really fight over, and that was back in, what, 2010? People are really jacking up the prices of games a little too much now. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. CR1616, CR2025. Not of any particular brand, but that's okay. We have, oh, I just realized this is a black bag. Oh well. Now that is pretty interesting. It has like a hex pattern to it. Well, it's not that one. That would be good for NES games. Oh, look at that. Oh, this is so nice. Gone are the days of my childhood where I would sit there with a file and file a flathead screwdriver to have two prongs. This is beautiful. Okay, so it looks like this is a CR1616. Not bad. I really don't want to melt this game cartridge's circuit board to my table, to my tray. So I'm just gonna do that. Sometimes I even have fire bricks that I use. Yeah, this is soaking up the heat a lot. Okay. Bit of a refinement. Gonna add some solder to help just make it suck through a little faster. That's a good way. Now to play the game. Actually, you know what? I'll take this little piece and I will actually put it in here. Just the tiniest amount of super glue. And let that sit for a bit. Now, in order to test the game, I want to test the game. So let's open up another Game Boy cartridge. That one's broken too. Okay, well, well, we can test this in here and we can see how well it does. Ah. I'm gonna do a few rounds and we can see, does it save? Oh, no, I didn't want to hint. Oh. So we had some dinner. I let that glue dry. Played some Mario's Picross. Got 26 levels done. Yep. And it's holding it perfectly fine. I'm pretty excited. But we need to get that board out of Mario Land 2. And we need to get Mario Land 2 repaired, since we've already started messing with it, so might as well. I was just going to do 1 in this video, but now we're doing 2. I see that this was actually made in December 1994, the Picross. We have 1 volt. I believe the RAM stopped saving around 1.5 volts or something like that. I could be wrong though. I could probably get away with just closing these up, but you know what? I'm gonna go lie down to take a nap. I might as well go ahead and wait. Now, if I remember right, Mario's Picross had the bronze-ish looking screw. So we're using a CR1616 as well. Just for a sanity check, yep, positives on the base. And a good rule of thumb is that the outer section of a circuit board will be ground or negative, and then the inner section will be that. it keeps going off to the side. I wish I had a way to hold this. But since I tend to find tools in the wild instead of buying them, that will just have to do for now. It's just isopropyl alcohol. Oh wow, the original stuff isn't really coming off. Okay, well, just gonna leave it. I cleaned off what I added though. I'm gonna call it there. I'm gonna go take a nap. I don't know if I've ever gotten this far before. Usually I get to the second bar and then I go to the harder Picross, and then I just got distracted with the other games. $32 of $64. 3.078 volts, really? So funny enough, I take my nap and when I wake up I realize, oh right, no wonder this battery is still good. From 1992. This Mario Land 2 cartridge, well, it wasn't exhibiting any issues. It was the other one. It was the one with the $15 label on it. That's the one that couldn't save anymore. I did run into an issue with this, however, where whenever I turned off the game, it corrupted my biggest save file. So who knows if that's a momentary power fluctuation or if maybe the battery's a little bit weak. It is, 33 years old, a little bit older than me. So it's a little bit hard to say. I presume you guys won't begrudge me taking that out. Plus, it's a novelty to have that That one from 1992. Knowing how things go, I'll most likely end up putting this in another game I care less about. But there we have it. These two have been completely rebatteried. And I'm not really going to bother whitening them. Oh, okay. What? Still has it. It still has my save files, really? Okay, this is weird. See, I had all the other levels and I lost. Okay, that's weird. This is like whenever I replaced the battery in this, but I only taped the battery on because I didn't have a good soldering gun years and years ago. And I lost my save file, and then months later it came back. This is weird. This cartridge is all sorts of weird. Did I just do it fast enough to not lose the save file? Is there like a big capacitor in there? That's interesting. Well, since that save file is corrupted and I don't have the 6 gold coins, I'm going to, well, I guess I could just do it over again, but I think I'm going to clear it. Well, I did not expect to keep the save files even after removing that. Well, let's see what happens when I change it back. Wait, no, that, there we go. Let's see what happens when I change it back. How quickly can I do it? And does it keep the information? Okay. Now this is the funniest thing I thought I'd be doing tonight. Like, well, it's a bit off center, but oh well. Okay, now it's gone. That is so wild. It literally saved it. Now let's see if the battery still works, the original battery. Man, the RAM on these things is just so odd. Yeah, so it's saving fine now. That is just so odd. So, turning the game off and on too quickly at the final boss made me lose all the 6 gold coins. Taking the save battery out and putting it back in made me not lose my save file. But interesting. I wonder, did I remove it really quickly or something? I thought I kept it off for a while. Putting the battery back on, I thought I swapped it out pretty fast and kept holding contact, but that's just so fascinating. Well, I'm going to get the save file working up on that. I'm enjoying getting this save file going up. Boy, does this cartridge look nice. I think I hear my tea going. Well, that's pretty much that. I have 2 games. One of them, I suppose that issue I had with it was just me turning the game on and off too fast, which that's an odd problem to have, and it corrupted the save file, but the battery was fine. I had practice enough of putting new batteries in 2 cartridges. My Mario's Picross is back to working fine. And then in the future we can experiment with these. Thing is though, I only want to resell these, repack these when I really feel like playing them. And I'm thinking it might be cool to do a live stream where I fix it and then I play it a bit, especially a Pokemon game. Now, if you guys happen to have any Wario games or any obscure little Game Boy games that you don't want anymore, please let me know, because I kind of like the obscure ones a bit more. And I don't mean obscure as in rare and costly. I know this is worth like $60 now, but just the ones that you have in the back of your bag, and you don't really think about too much. I think I only have 2 or 3 Game Boy Color games, but they're really a delight because they're in full color. Maybe I'll finally work on making a front light mechanism for these displays. Hope you guys enjoyed this console triage, and I would consider this a big success. Thank you very much for watching. See ya. I should make a new outro just for this series.